Hey everybody, today I just gave the MidTower Deluxe's water cooling system a huge makeover. As you see, if you watched the previous video I made a while back about those AC evaporators I have converted one into a radiator. Well, kudos to my dad for putting these barbs on here for me. Did all that work, and I tightened up all the fittings and leak tested it. Works perfectly fine, no leaks at all. Here I have four 80mm fans along the side of it, and believe it or not, it's actually really quiet even with all four of those fans running at 12 volts. And I decided to move. Also decided to move the reservoir and the pump to the exterior as well, to free up some space inside the mid-tower. Now I got some room back. I haven't filled the system yet, I still got to fill it, but here's how everything's configured. I got the tubes running through here, and I have some electrical tape along the edges of the expansion slot opening here, so there won't be any sharp edges against the tubes or the wires. And basically what I did here is I fed one of the power supply leads outside the case to hook up to the pump and the fans. Right now I have my cathodes plugged in as well, just temporary, because I'm going to hook this up to a different power supply just to leak test it and run the fans for a little while. This is going to work out quite well. It's time to go ahead and fill it. Anytime you fill a liquid cooling system, it's good to always fill the reservoir all the way up to the top and then turn on the pump. Don't turn on the pump when there's no coolant available for the pump to suck up, because it's not good for the pump. It's recommended to use a funnel so that way you don't make a mess. Now I'm going to power on the pump. Once it gets sucked down to the low mount, add some more. With all the additional tubing and stuff in here, it's going to use more coolant this time than last time. Barely had enough coolant to even fill this thing. Took the whole bottle almost. I must also want to order more coolant. Now we just gotta run for a little while so we get all the air bubbles out of it. This may take a while. Use up the whole bottle. There's just a tidbit left in it. Got this whole thing together now, and I put some cardboard up here over the top of this radiator to help push the air through the other side of it. It's been going for about a week now. Only problem is on this bottom fitting back here, I have a very, very slow leak. Which what I'm going to do is get a fitting built for this thing to replace that fitting, because these ends are brazed on here, and I mean, it's a very, very slow leak. I mean, it's taping it over is enough to stop it. What I'm going to do is, since this old crappy water block doesn't seem to do the job very well, the temps still stay a little bit warm when the air temperature around in the room is pretty warm. I'm going to get a heat cure 3.0 water block pretty soon, so I figured I would replace the fitting here at the same time as I install a new water block to help improve performance. So that way I don't have to flush the system one time. Anyways, that's how it looks. I know some of you guys on YouTube are pretty interested in this setup, how I managed to take an AC evaporator and make a water cooling system radiator out of it. It's nice and quiet. Does the job, but like I say, with this current water block, doesn't cool the best, but once I get a heat cooler on here, it should do a whole lot better. Anyways, any questions or comments, let me know.